Hello class 11. Today we will continue with the chapter narrow and broader concept of education. Last day we have discussed what is narrow concept and what are the criterion and characteristics of narrow concept of education. Today we will discuss two things, what is broader concept and basically what are the difference between narrow concept and broader concept. Now see, narrow concept, in the narrow concept we have seen that the teachers were considered as the main factor of education, and the child who were considered as a empty vessel or empty paper of sheet. The knowledge was being provided by the teachers and they were being enriched. Now, in the modern concept or in the broader concept of education or broader meaning of education, it is just the reverse of the narrow concept. In this broader sense of education, the child is the center or the important part of the entire educational system. Now we all know that education is child centric. What is the meaning of that? Child centric means when the child is considered at the center of the entire educational system and it is of a great value. When the child uh, first appears in front of the educational system or they face the entire education system, what do we see? That the child learns slowly just from the first to the last. But in modern days we used to think about the mind, about the happiness, about the capacity and the attitude or capability of the students. According to that, we divide it into different parts and sectors. After a little bit you grow up, you choose your own subject and you continue your studies. So that is the main factor of the broader concept. Here child will be considered as the most important part, and uh, in the modern concept of education we will consider that the educators has considered that the child, all individual, every individual is born with some latent power, some talent, some potentials inside. What is potential? Potential means some capacities which is hidden inside you, and education, modern education will teach the students how to explore the good qualities which is hidden inside you. Now see, all do not have all the features in them, isn't it? Suppose some have singing capacity, some have dancing, some can write well, some can read well, some can do mathematics, some can talk better. So the capacities which is hidden inside you, modern education or broader sense of education, in the child centric system of education, the hidden capacity which is inside the child will be explored by the system of education. Now, this is all about, and the basic difference is in place of the teacher here in the broader sense of education, the student is being considered as the most powerful factor of education, and depending on their capacity, depending on their capability and or obviously their intelligence, the education will be conducted for the benefit of the individual. Here there is no extra benefit to the teachers, but they are being considered as a good friend, philosopher and guide of the students. So this is all about broader concept. Now we will see the difference between broader concept and narrow concept. You will get everything, all details in the PDF. What is the basic difference? First is, we all know that here in case of narrow concept, knowledge is being considered as the most important factor, whereas In case of broader sense, all-round development was mainly important. Now, what is knowledge? We have already learned that the teachers are the reservoir of knowledge, and students will be taught by them, and then the students will be enriched with knowledge. In the same case, in the same point, broader concept is what? The all-round development of a child. All-round means not only its education, but its physical, moral, mental, emotional, okay, all the aspects of an individual is considered. Number two is the main aim of education was dependent on curriculum. So the main aim of education was providing curriculum, but here, in broader sense of education, it is to enrich the child with knowledge plus experience. So knowledge and experience means what? What you are learning and what you are experiencing in your day-to-day life is the broader concept of education. Next is number 4 is narrow concept is it is the boundary of this narrow concept of education is limited inside the school. But here, the broader sense of education, it is expanded throughout the life, isn't it? Because it is connected with the experience. Whatever you are experiencing, you are gaining in your life is your education. So it is a lifelong process. Next difference is the extension of narrow education. Again, it is very limited in nature. In case of broader education, it is dependent on experience with the inner and outer world, isn't it? So why it is limited? Because it is limited only in the bookish knowledge. So after the completion of education, they will stop, isn't it? They will stop in exploring themselves. They will stop developing themselves. But when experience is being considered, we will see that it is of great importance, and throughout the life, even just before dying, a person will try hard to live, and that is also a part of the experience. And in modern day education, broader sense of education, it is also compared as a experience, and thus it is a part of education. Next point. Number 5, the process of narrow education was mainly teaching and learning, isn't it? As I have told you, the teacher used to teach and the students used to hire, and they used to buy her. So there was no option for the students, isn't it? But here, the teacher, in the broader sense, the teacher will always fight for the students to develop themselves, to develop the individual, isn't it? So developing individual was the main aim, is the main aim of modern education. But here, in the narrow sense of education, the teaching and learning was the main motto of the narrow concept. Finally, this was 5. Finally, the 6th one was the technique of learning was bookish. And here we have already learned that knowledge and book was the main source. This is the main source, and here in the broader sense, day-to-day experience day-to-day experience was the main source of education. So this is the basic difference between modern education and narrow education. You have to keep it in mind that the most important thing is the main aim and main concept of these two different concepts of education. Narrow sense here, the teacher was emphasized and the students were neglected. In the broader sense, what we are seeing that in this child centricism, in the system of child centric education, the child is in the center and the teacher is helping as a guide, as a friend, as a philosopher of life, so that the child can choose their own right path. Next, the teaching method were dependent on mainly book, and in the broader sense you will say that it is the source of the knowledge is mainly from day-to-day experience. Whatever they are experiencing in their life, they are receiving it through experiencing day-to-day life. They are hiring knowledge. And finally, the teaching process was limited in the boundary of the school, and in case of broader sense, we will tell that the teaching process was throughout the life. It is a lifelong process, and right from the birth up to the death, the person or the individual will learn and they will gather experience. So this is the basic difference between narrow concept and broader concept of education. Now next day we will start with a new part of the chapter, that is the aim of education. For today, thank you.